Beans, 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 all the beans. Beans, beans, beans. What's up, friends, and welcome back to a new Duskmourn standard video. And today we're having a look at one of my favorite decks from the previous standard meta, which is Simic Terror or Simic Beanstalk. And this deck was basically very much underground, hidden knowledge that nobody really knew about till I shoved it on my YouTube channel after I found it in played in a Japanese tournament somewhere in top 8. But right now, I'm happy to announce that Simic Beanstalk is thriving. We're having a look at the untapped meta game snapshot here. And Simic Beanstalk is actually 70.9% win rate, 79 over 79 matches, which puts it in the second place of the highest win rate decks in standard best of 3 from September 24th to now bronze to mythic. So thanks to Untapped, we can look at the meta here. I'll make sure to link this page in the description below so you can have a look for yourself using untapped.gg to track the MTG Arena meta. And if you want to start tracking your own games as well, you can download Untapped using my link in the description below also. But now let's have a look at the new upgrades from Duskmourn that we're working with. And yes, I couldn't help myself. I had to shove some Abhorrent Oculus in this deck because we are basically known to mill ourselves quite a bit so that we can run out the Tolarian Terror and the Eddimer Crab super discounted for 1 mana and for 2 mana. That's kind of the whole idea behind the deck. And then with an up to Beanstalk in play, which gives you a card whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, you basically get to draw cards of your Tolarian Terrors and your Eddimer Crabs. And also, this town ain't big enough, which is a really cool card that synergizes well with Beanstalk and with the Eddimer Crab. But we're here for the Duskmourn upgrades. And in the old version, you played Cash Grab, but in the new version, in my opinion, you gotta play Say Its Name, because this card is so good. 2 mana sorcery, mill 3 cards, and then you may return a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. You can exile 3 copies of it to put Eltenek the Thrice-Called in play, which obviously I have to put in here too. It's one of my favorite mini games in standard right now. Basically, whenever I need a deck that ends up, wanting self-mill, I am playing Say Its Name and Eltenek because sometimes it just ends up winning you the game. But it works really nicely in this deck where we really want to fill up the graveyard. So those cards are finding its way into here. There's also some sideboard cards. Ghost Vacuum from Duskmourn and Monsters Emergence also feel really good in this shell as well, especially Monsters Emergence. With the Tolarian Terror and the Eddimer Crab having a pretty high power level, Monsters Emergence makes it so that you can basically remove any creature that's relevant in the current meta, and the Ghost Vacuum is just fantastic graveyard hate. But outside of that, a lot of the things are still the same. I still have the Stormchaser's Talent in here, 3 copies. Sometimes I feel like I might want to do 2 copies of Stormchaser Talent and 3 copies of this town ain't big enough. But at this point, this ends up working out for me. I'll talk a little bit about my win rate with the deck and how I feel like it's positioned in the very end of the video during my my outro. So I'll make sure to link that timestamp in the description below as well, so you can browse to it very easily. But yeah, outside of that, a lot of things are just the same. We always have that Bushwhack strategy with Analyze the Pool and 2 so that you can find your basic lands. Seed of Hope is also a card that found its way in here. 1 mana instant, you mill 2 cards and you may put a permanent card from among the milled cards into your hand, which either finds you a land or one of the creatures that it's all about. But like I said, with that really strong self-mill strategy, Abhorrent Oculus is just so good. I felt like trying it out in here, and 2 copies seems like a perfect amount. I don't think you want to have too much, because having to constantly exile your graveyard does make your Tolarian Terrors and your Eddimer Crabs a little bit more expensive. Usually it ends up working out for me with just 2 copies in here. And one of the fun things about this deck as well, which I love, is that it's super budget friendly. I'll talk a little bit more about how you could completely make this deck without any rares in the outro of my video too, because else I'm yapping too much here. So let's stop the yapping and let's get into the gameplay, and I'll see you again in the outro of the video. This video is brought to you by Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard provides you with premium protection for your trading cards, like their incredible Katana sleeves, which are my absolute favorite for sleeving up my Magic decks. Ultimate Guard has everything you need to keep your Magic cards safe, secure, and stylish. If you're interested in getting the best sleeves on the market, make sure to use my link in the description below. I think most prowess players in the chat would agree with me that they don't care about Pyroclasm. But I'll happily be proven wrong and shove the Pyroclasms into my sideboard, but I don't believe that they care. I don't believe that they care. Oh, instant speed. Sheesh. Instant speed. Oh my god, gum flop poisoner. With Judith, Pyroclasm kills everything. Oh god. The Judith jank. Oh, honestly, Pyroclasm go pretty hard here, I guess. Dude, somebody's playing, like, the Forage. Unreal. Yeah, but dude, I rarely see Convoke players anymore. They're a dying breed now. Good. Yeah, I know. And we celebrate that. Wow. Peeps. Okay. Well, the town ain't big enough, I guess. This town ain't big enough. Just lost turn 2 for the first time. At least you won the series. And that's why you play best of 3. Let's go. Another satisfied customer. Yeah, they're playing Golgari Forage or Food, I guess. Okay. Dude, I'm gonna draw so many fucking cards. What am I to do? Unreal. I can Flood Maul and Crab. I just gotta drop the beanstalk. Alright. Hey, first time on the stream, love the videos. Yo, appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so they're ready to go to attackers. Crab Rave? Okay. Just tap them down. I guess they could still animate the food if they'd like, but... Still a small window. Yeah. They took it. One mana? Can they do something there? Peeps time. I feel like you could literally mill yourself with this deck though. Like, you could... feel like there's a good chance that you could just screw yourself over. Kind of wild. Because there's so much like self-mill, but also Altenac? Gumflop. Hits again. Prove it. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay. Just play 75 cards. Right. I mean, honestly, there could be an angle where we want to play like, where we could play like 63 cards or some stupid stuff like that. Case of the Trampled Garden. All right. Let's not do that. What does this thing even do? Creatures you control have a total power of 8 or greater. Then whenever you attack, you put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature against trample. Wow. The Trampled Garden gives trample. Hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee. Peeps. I mean, I was gonna like, there's so many things that we could have done, but I think if they don't deal with peeps, we're fine. Yeah, like, I guess you could manifesting the crabs, I guess, is not really what we want to do, though. You don't get, like, the discount and stuff, but... Nice win. Thank you, thank you. It's not a whole lot I think that we can do differently here, honestly. I mean, they are a food deck, I guess. Maybe not really foraging. I don't think I change anything. I think we just run it. Or maybe pick your poison. If they play things like Gaze of the Trampled Garden, they would probably play Sugar. What the fuck is that? I don't remember what the 2-mana green enchantment is called that works at foods. Sugar... Sweet Tooth something. Sweet Tooth something. Anyways. So we could do... Pick your poison. Yeah, welcome to Sweet Tooth. There you go. My brain remembering. Ugh. Beans, beans, beans. All the beans. Beans, beans, beans. What are the green and blue overlords? What's the blue overlord do again? Draw 2, discard 1, right? Jesus Christ. 3 beanstalk? What the fuck am I gonna do with that? I don't know. Could we play that? I'm not sure. What do you want, opponent? Do you want a beanstalk, or a beanstalk? Choice is yours. What are you feeling? What are you feeling? I guess you could also go, this town ain't big enough. The blue one's kind of underrated, you think? Are there any people in the chat that have played with the blue overlord? How did it feel? Were you vibing? Do you think it's worth a shot? To be fair, I guess you could... There's a world where you could play the blue overlord over peeps in this deck if it doesn't work out. You felt like you went your wildcard back? Great and limited? Okay. Right. Limited players? Not really seeing a lot of blue overlord defenders in the chat right now. No. I've heard really good things about Duskmourn draft. I should try it out sometime. Well, holy shit, that's a lot of lands, but as long as I have double beans, I'll be fine. You mean objectively the worst overlord? Is it? Is it? The green one is the land, the blue one is the card dust, the card draw, the red is for 4 damage. White is for the tokens, black is for bringing it back. Is it the worst one? Yeah, I would say that 4 damage for 4 kind of sucks. I hate that ratio more. I don't know. I don't know, I hate that more. Oh. Peeps! Hello, peeps. Oh, Altenac, not very good. You really like the red one? Golgari cookies? Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. I thought they were like a forage deck, but it looks like it's Golgari cookies, so... we have to stand. Gotta fill my graveyard up somehow. Get peeps out, thrive even more. I don't have a land to grab at Altenac. Just keep going with this though. This town ain't big enough. Just sacrifice an artifact for the sake of just filling up the grave, sure. We're dealing with a certified bestie. Yeah. I tried so hard during Bloomborough to make Golgari Forage work, or like slash Golgari Squirrels. I tried so fucking hard. That deck ended up being like 1 and 9. It was an absolute nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. So bad. It was so bad. Really not good. Alright, well, we just destroyed him. Yeah, it was so fucking bad, and I was determined to make it work, but it was not good at all. I don't know, so I could grab basically like every basic land that I ever need with this hand. There's no answers in here though, but maybe I try it. Gas of the top only? For sure, every time. Gas only? No, that was Golgari food. Simic cookies is like S tier. That was not a cookie result. That was Golgari. What my opponent just tried to do. That's why I'm bringing it up. Like, when I tried what they tried, it was a disaster. Simic cookies has always been thriving. Okay, we got a Storm Chaser's talent. But we need to find our flop malls, like, very quickly. Or it's going to get pretty bad. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? How do they get the planes? Oh. I guess not. I guess I can pick up this town ain't big enough. Yeah, I was really worried for this matchup, though. Definitely throwing a scamp, for sure. You always throw that, I think, here. Yeah. Yikes. And then I could bushwhack it again. You could also bounce it. But... I don't know. Like, whenever I play this Simic Terror deck, I'm just fucking scared to death of this matchup, because it's just not good. I feel... I don't know. Like, any, like, prowess effect. Okay, I guess I have my crab active now. Maybe we could do something here. I'm gonna go and collect a basic island. And then I have my crab, and then I could also pick my crab back up, and then hopefully we can find a way to maybe stabilize this. We're at 5. Then again, there's this little thing called Snakeskinville, which could be a struggle. Okay. Crab. And Terror. And then we could, this town ain't big enough. Pick up Crab and whatever the opponent buffs up, maybe. I do wish that Sade's name was instant speed, but like, you know, can't have shit sometimes. It's okay though. Okay. Telling me I gotta pay 11 mana to get a single 1/1. Yeah, well. Snakeskinville would fucking end me, but I'm just hoping for the best. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care about that. Okay, that's fine. Oof, staying alive. Staying alive. Oh my god. We're doing it! Slowly. No jinx. Give me the crab. I always feel the urge to play Crab Rave whenever I'm playing this deck. Just... Dude, like one Snakeskinville on a fucking cook, though. I really don't like that. But it's fine. Please do. Everybody wants the Crab Rave. Alright, you got it. You got it, chat. Your, Wish is my request. Wish is my command, whatever they say. Alright, here you go. Here's your Crab Rave. The Blessed Crab. Beeps! Beeps is here! Fuck, but I think I have to grab Eddie Merc. I feel like you gotta. We could have like 14 damage next. Okay. I think we're doing it, guys. I think we're doing it. Second main. Got some creatures for us? Because we can tap that down. Lightning Strike. I will actually cry. Yo! They get it done, though. Alright. Huge, huge win. Let's do it. I think. Town 8 big enough is active. We got some counter magic. We got a crab waiting on us. So we'll see. Yeah, but the MTGO version doesn't play any more slick shots. I just showed it to everybody. Like, everybody on MTGO is playing Picnic Ruiner again. No slick shots. This was a matter of seconds before Arena catches on. Well, okay, not really. Arena's a little slower usually, but... whenever it catches on, it's going to be interesting. Got a crab waiting for us back home. Yeah, nah, it's true. It's true. Counter. 0 weeks until Vegas. Yeah, I have to fucking book my stuff still. I really gotta do it. I really gotta do it after stream. It's getting out of hand. I gotta get on this. so bad with like booking my stuff on time. I really am. I can't. I can't. My biggest enemy is me. It really is. Seed of Hope. Terror. That's fight effect though, isn't it? Let's see if I can hit a land, maybe. Yo, Jared, thank you for the gifty. Appreciate you. Whoa. I'll take that. I mean, I should have sequenced that differently now. I missed the point of damage, but I was thinking that I would hold up the crab the whole time, and I'm like, eh. I should just take it out while I can. They might have snakes and veils. Yo, cheese, thank you for the gifty as well. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you both. Analyze the pollen can get me, but it's kind of wacky right now. It's not a good spot. This is going to be like a defensive slick shot. There's no way you win with a defensive slick shot though. Alright, all we need to do is to stick an Eddie Mer crab, and then we have 10 damage to win the game. Let's see if we can get there. And obviously not die, and, you know... The unknown event? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I could ask. I don't know. Opponent, you are dead. Bestie, you're dead. That was such a red mage attack, like for no reason swinging with 2 slick shots. Because surely... Oh my god, I can't. Anyways, I like it. Me play aggro, me swing. Alright. Dude, it's working. Dude, it's working though. Yeah, like surely I can't. Odds are 50-50. Yeah, either it happens or it doesn't. Let's go. Me when I do math. That's better though. It's gonna like tutor up lands. The odds, yes. Odds are always yes. Say its name. Alright, dude. I have more lands than I could ever need now. Beans? We're against Oculus, I think. Peeps is here. As the mother of the eyeball, I can sense its presence. Or maybe not, actually. I truly don't know. Beyonce. Beyonce. That's fire. Say my name, say my name. Entity tracker. All right, it's enchantments. Room control. Room control? Hold up. How many Sharp Mages rescues do I have? The answer to that is just yes. Yes. I'll try. At least 5. Yeah. At least 5. Oh yeah, they also play Faithlight for Hexproof. That's true. Dude, I'm gonna draw 3 cards of 1 Tolarian Terror. This is the dream. It's just nasty. Like, it's just nasty. I'm like milling myself. Oh my god. Just mean as hell. Just mean as hell. We sure are climbing up the beanstalk, my friends. It is true. It is true. Alright, I'll draw some more. Holy fuck. Yo, sir, thank you for the prime. It's just crazy. I mean... Anyway. Beanstalk, what a card. What a card. Very fair, very normal. Nothing wrong with it. Card that's banned in Modern. Yeah, you can fucking tell. Like, you can fucking tell. Very cutesy and very demure, yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just going up a beanstalk. 4 times, if I'd like. It's crazy as fuck. Like, at what point do we just not... Like, at what point do we just not play beans? Because we're gonna actually, like, mill the fuck out of ourselves. At what point do we stop? Like, there's no way you do 4 beans. Like, you just mill yourself. Nah, like, I really can't see that. Been watching YouTube for a while now, and we just want to stop by and say thanks to the sub. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Always love seeing besties from the YouTube channel. Drawing so many cards that you lose the game is a moral victory. Sure. I think there's like an angle where we just win the next turn, though. Beans. 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god. So now to cast 4 non-creature spells. I think so. 1, 2. Yeah, whatever. 3. Beans? Oh my god. 4 beans. Just goofy. Alright, what a game. Shit. Very cool. The bean farm. Very cool. Alright then. We're playing against enchantments. I don't really like pick your poison too much against that deck. They have way too many enchantments for it to be efficient. You can sacrifice whatever. Up the Beanstalk is your favorite standard card. That's vibes. I think we just keep it as is. I love that this is just so, like, for me, being able to successfully keep one-landers, it feeds my soul. Like, I don't think you understand how good it feels to keep a one-lander. And it works out. Like, that's just awesome. I love that so much. I love that so much. Like, for me, it's so satisfying. I love to play with low land tax, and I can just keep a one-lander here. Like, what a dream. Alright, let's see. Deck was made for me. This is 18. So many of these, like, one mana, like, tutor effects. Just sick. Very cool. Yeah. What are we doing with that? Yeah, I'm sad they did, because I would have loved for them to block so I could just, like, cast something and kill it. Pretty upsetting. Anyway. Could have been really good. It would have backfired on them so hard if they tried to block that. They just lost their entity tracker. Now we can just bounce it. Just gonna not give them a card here. I'm just gotta be controlling the board now. Yeah, kind of hoping this works out for me. I feel like it will. Would love a beanstalk though. I mean, previous game it was 4 beans. Now it's 0. I am missing my beans, but you know, the beanstalk. You can come back here. We can have a good time. They're on cooldown. Yeah. They're on cooldown for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Yeah, no, truly. We're gaming tonight. We're gaming very hard tonight. We went on a 12-2 win streak with a Pixie deck upgraded. And now we are playing Simic Terror with some upgrades. So chilling pretty hard, I would say, here. Like you might have an abusive relationship with the shuffler. Yes, that's correct. Passing the turn. But why? Well, let me cook. You know, like tutor up one of these homies. I don't know. I don't think they can get... Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't know what they could do here. I'm not sure why they didn't play out the scavenger, but... Maybe they weren't expecting the lose yet, I guess? Eltenak, you keep showing up here. You're not supposed to be as a one-off in my opening hand. Bestie. Ben Jewel Lotus in your game store and tell us how it goes. Yeah. Might as well be called Pack Cracking Simulator. I do like that though. So like when I'm thinning my deck out like I am right now, I'm just not expecting to draw all lands over the top at the same time as well. Kind of messy. Damn, they didn't take Eltenak. Yeah, you want to take Eltenak, Bat? Look how scary it is. 7 mana. 9/9. Sheesh. Surely we can tempt you. Alright. Time for me to leave. Excuse me? What? Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? I mean, unfortunately, I drew another land off the top, but what the hell was that? Okay. We're just good gaming each other now? Vibes. Yo, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Thank you, Chavez. Opponent is a bestie? I don't know. Besties wouldn't snipe, would they? Such a weird spot to be in. I'm not sure if they are, but that was just fucking weird. That was just weird. What a weird coincidence. Okay. A little strange, a little confusing. Casting this 9/9 would be the funniest thing. I would absolutely hate that, cheese. I would absolutely hate that. It's gonna draw so many cards. What the fuck? Okay then, like army of, say it's like army of Tolarian Terrors on the way. So how does it, so if it says exile this card into the cards, may play it from graveyard, hand, or library. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you can play out of exile, you could grab it away from the bat, but you can't do that. That's what I was thinking exactly. Very goofy. It would be fun. Eddie Mercrab, hold on a second. How do we win this game? Tap it down, you hit for 12. You need to get to 3. I don't know if I see a line here. Could grab this town ain't big enough. You could play this town ain't big enough. And then replay Storm Chaser, which is 2 prowess triggers, but you don't erase a blocker that way. Yeah, I don't see us getting to a higher power. I don't see that. Alright, I'm just gonna go and do this, I think. It's a forced block on the bat. And we could, like, replay the talent. Okay. It's a fucked up combo. Yeah. Yeah. This deck is just so cool. Like, I love it, chat. I really do. It's gotten so much stronger over, like, the past couple of sets as well. It's kind of crazy. I remember playing this deck and, like, barely being able to get wins with it. And then it's just, like, developed so much and gotten so much stronger. It's awesome. The sideboard is kind of like... whatever, though. It's kind of like whatever. Don't really feel like I see myself sideboarding often or like at all. I mean, Pick Your Poison is probably really good here. I wonder if this deck wants to have... yeah, hell yeah, this deck wants that. This deck would love Monstrous Emergence, actually. I'm gonna put that in the sideboard. This deck would love Monstrous Emergence. Like, you could just hit things for, like, really high damage. Probably find a way to play that, I think. And just sideboard has a little bit more, like, hatred. Yeah, I think it could be nice. Honestly, I could even see it in a main. I could even see it in a main instead of, like, flop maws and stuff. Yeah, that could be sick. You might want to find a way to sideboard that instead of maybe like Baylith or something. Literally never see myself boarding in Baylith, like, ever. Definitely not getting rid of beans. I need Beanstalk. Yeah, Monster Emergence fucking slaps. Card is awesome. I'm such a big fan. Alright, let's get ourselves a forest so we can cast Seed of Hope again. Just gotta keep looking for lands. Milling ourselves, vibing. Opponent's stuck on 2 lands? What? I mean, if you insist, I guess. Oh. Right. Cool. Using the ugly art? Yeah, no respect. Wrong art, Soul Guy Lantern, boo, boo. You would keep nowhere to run against my deck? That's so interesting. Actually. That's so interesting. Yeah, but it's like a 2-for-1 always at that point. Anyway. Trying to like discount my guys. Kind of what I gotta do. Discount the besties. If I could get this town in big enough, I could trigger the double beans, pick up the Storm Chaser. But the opponent needs to play something for that first. So we'll see. There's a whole hand like 3 drops. I mean, I guess I could still always pick up Storm Chaser anyways, if I'd like to get the triggers. Sure. I'm gonna wait on my opponent to do something. Triple beans! Triple beans! Alright. Alrighty. Do I actually go for the triple beans though? Like, it feels a bit deranged. But I mean, I could. You know, honestly, why not? Why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we have greatness? Shove that in the graveyard in case we get Altenac. We still can, right? Yeah, there's still like 2 more left in the deck. We just need 3, not 4. Gonna fly too close to the sun. Yes, I am, but I have peeps. So it'll be okay. It'll be alright. Just gonna get rid of Alton. I was hard casted when it comes to it. Now we just gotta be careful. 28. Which one hits hardest? This is 6, 7. I guess it's the same. Okay. Can turn that face up. Okay. So what's that, like, graveyard hate that they're gonna put on top or something? An answer? Board wipe? Yo, what's the main synergy in the deck? Haven't seen it before. Oof. Okay. That's interesting. It's basically a deck that plays a lot of super cheap spells to discount cards like Tolarian Terror and Eddymer Crab. And then you get the Beanstalk value of that because they're basically like above 5 mana value, but they're discounted. So you get a lot of card draw through those like strategies. So what the fuck are they doing? Tutored up, deadly cover up. They went after Peeps? No way. Poor Peeps. So that'd be 6. I just need to guess like 4 non-creature spells to win. So I think that's what I'm trying to go with. I think we just win here. It's gotta get the opponent to like tap out. If not, yeah. If not, it's gonna just be like a level 3 Storm Chaser Talent angle. Don't know. How much removal do they have though? Too many. Oh. How much damage do I take for that? Pretty funny, actually. I mean, not that I care too much. So that's 8. Creature with flying. Creature with flying. Perfect. Got there. No flop before. Nah, the prowess triggers. Just win the game. Like, we don't really care about how much damage we take, right? Cool game, though. Cool game. Deck is, it's winning. Okay, so let's have a look at our win rate with this deck right here. Let me share my Untapped page with you guys. And we ended up going 5-1 out of the 6 games that I played, 83% win rate. And I think that is really solid for this deck. It's a ton of fun to play, and it holds its own very well in the meta. As you can see right here with the matchup statistics, we beat a wide variety of decks. We beat Gruul, Golgari, lost to Dimir, which, you know, the Dimir deck I believe had really good graveyard hate, and just a ton of like hand disruption, which basically makes the deck fold, unfortunately. We did end up beating Mono Black and an Azorius deck as well, so I really like that. I was pleasantly surprised with how good the deck did against aggro. We were basically able to really control the creatures with things like Into the Flood Maw, and this town ain't big enough, and eventually we could slam the Eddymer Crabs to tap down other creatures and just swing for like 20 damage at a time. So I was really happy with that. But now, like I promised in the intro of the video, let's talk about how we can make Simic Beans or Simic Terror the ultimate budget deck, taking out all the rares and basically replacing them with common or uncommon cards. So in this file right here, I have shoved all the rare cards in the main. So the Botanical Sanctum and the Yavimaya Coast, I think you could just take those out and replace them with basic lands, 4 islands and 4 forests, because you can really tutor up basic lands in this deck, making it so that you don't really need duels. As long as you can start off with a forest so that you can cast Bushwhack and then you can find an island, you basically fix those problems. So the Analyze the Pollen is another card in here that tutors a basic land, but you can just replace that with Into the Wilds, which is also a 1 mana. I believe it's a common card that ends up finding you a basic land of choice. So those cards can be replaced. Abhorrent Oculus, I like the card a lot, but you could replace it with This Town Ain't Big Enough. Because it just performs super nicely with the Beanstalk and the Eddymer Crab. And then the Storm Chaser's Talent, that was a little bit trickier to replace, but what I would do is I would either put Monstrous Emergence from the sideboard into the main, Or if you find a lot of slower decks, maybe you would want to put something like Negate in there instead. So that basically depends a bit on what the meta like demands of you. Either creature removal or like counter spells is what I would do in that slot. And then you just have to play a little bit of a slower game plan. Now we also have the 3 steps ahead in the sideboard. You could just replace that with more Negates and maybe Disdainful Strokes. And then I think the other card is the Ghost Vacuum, which you can replace with the Lantern. Let's see, I believe the Lantern is the uncommon card, which is another like solid graveyard hate card. So Soulguide Lantern instead of Ghost Vacuum. And that's basically how you've built this deck without any rares or mythics, and it will still win you a ton of games. So that is for my budget gamers out there. That one's for you guys. And now it's time to shout out our bestie of the day, which is basically an opportunity for me to say thank you to one of my YouTube members. And this time around, it's a very special thank you to our editor here, who also happens to be my member. So thank you for that, Libby. Appreciate you for all the hard work that you do. And thank you for being a YouTube member as well. I appreciate it. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one.